Welcome, my beautiful souls, to Essence of the Moon. Today we're connecting with the Herbana Witch Oracle, a stunning collaboration of art by Alice Guidi and words by Cecilia Lattari. This deck was sent to me by US Game System for my honest review, and it instantly feels like stepping into a sacred garden of witchcraft and wisdom. Each card speaks with language of herbs, seasons, and spirits, reminding us that nature itself is the oldest spellbook of all. Let's explore this earthly enchantment together. Okay, thank you for sticking around to this beautiful unboxing. I have already reviewed the cards and the guidebook, but I'm just excited to honestly show you what my honest review is on this beautiful, beautiful deck. So again, this does come from US Games. It has a lovely thumb cutout, which I greatly appreciate. And the back reads, wise, intuitive, and in harmony with nature, the Green Witch Herbana is the goddess of the earth element. She is deeply attuned to the forest mysteries. Her magic is intricately woven with the wild essence of herbs, flowers, and animals, guided by the ancient language of nature. This is a 50-card oracle deck, transports you to the magical forest, inviting you to observe and to immerse yourself in the surroundings. Use this 64-page color illustrated guidebook to explore the realm and receive the insight it offers. Isn't that lovely? Instantly, I love the cover. The fox on here with the butterflies. And as you can see, there is a person right there, but she's kind of like just hidden, blending in with the rest of the surroundings. So this does slide out fairly nicely. I love when there's thumb cutouts. Look at the inside of the box. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. I love the birds in there. And the guidebook. It's a beautiful snow owl. Isn't she just gorgeous? So here's our guidebook. And again, it is 63 pages. And it just has information on the back about the artist. It does give you a 1-page information on the card. There are no spreads in this deck, but that is okay. I think this is a great one to use as a companion. So it does give you the introduction. The deck you hold in your hand is inspired by Herbana Witch, the one who is most in touch with the earth element. The cards you will find here are like small snapshots of the season that follow one another cyclically, combined with plants, tools, animals, and suggestions coming directly from wild nature. Herbana, revered as the goddess of small things, imparts her essence in the intricate illustrations accompanying each card meaning. This oracle deck stands as a perfect conduit for embracing life's minutiae, regardless of the season you find yourself in. And I like that it said regardless of the season you find yourself in, because there's times that even in the wintertime, I want to use a summer deck, and vice versa. So I like that they mentioned that. The essence of this deck beckons you towards simplicity, urging you to broaden your perspective to include the unnoticed, the bark, the grass along the path, a crow's feather, or an apple tree blossoming each spring with a sense of childlike wonder and shared mystery. Each card is a portal to the forest, inviting you to listen, observe, and immerse, to become one with the leaf as a puddle to find answers in the simplicity of single blade of grass. Okay, so let me just give you a quick little story about how this is like making me even more excited. So I just came back from Gettysburg, and you all know I'm a witch. I collect herbs. I took a bunch of herbs with me. Everybody saw my travel altar. If you didn't, I'm going to link that below. My poor husband. We're driving along somewhere, and I'm like, stop. I need to get some goldenrod. Or stop, I need to get whatever is there. But look at this. I'm going to show you guys really quick this piece of wood that I found. It's from a I think it's from a walnut tree. I have to go back and look at it. But look at how beautiful this stick looks. I'm just going to call it a stick because that's what my husband called it. But it has such great potential to it. And it obviously had already fallen. I don't take anything off the tree unless it's fallen. But this stick called to me. And my poor husband just puts up with my crazy antics and will pull over so that I can pick up whatever it is I found. I found a bunch of other magical items. Oh, look, here's a bag. Let me just show you guys some things. Yeah, I'm like that kind of a nut. Like, here's some bark. It's from the same tree. Look at this little beauty. I mean, look at this feather. These are all like little things that I collected that I have in this bag right here. I'm truly a nut, guys. Like, I love herbology. I mean, I'm in pharmacy, so if that doesn't tell you anything enough, I've been in pharmacy for 23 years. And look, I picked up several of those. And I love herbs. When I get a chance, look at this rock that I found. I think it was just really pretty. When I get a chance, I just like to get out in nature and start finding stuff, you know, that just really calls to me. Yeah, and then there's my favorite juniper tree is up on the battlefield. And I actually do take leaves off of that one. So juniper is my favorite tree. If y'all don't know it, you do now. The aroma from the juniper tree, for me, it's absolutely incredible. And I love it. So there we have some of my finds, and I'm just going to leave right here for you guys to to sit and admire, because I'm a tad little nutty like that. Nutty. I can't help it, guys. And I'm sure a bunch of you guys watching are the same way. I'm sure you all are exactly the same way as I am, and find beauty in all of these items that you come across, because I sure do. And my husband just puts up with my antics. So here are the cards. They have the same backs as the inside of the box. You know, there's no gilding on it, but they are a really good quality. They are just a small light gloss to them. They are very, very smooth, like a premium smooth cardstock. You guys can kind of see the thickness there. These do hold or sit nicely in my hands. They have a beautiful energy to them, and I just love them. So I think these are a beautiful deck. Yeah. Okay, so let's go through the images together. I'm going to move this out just a little bit. There we go. Okay, the first card is the beautiful snow owl, and that's the margin. I mean, look at how gorgeous this card looks. It's so mystical and dreamy. That's the word I want to use. This deck is very dreamy. And here we have the Witch Urbana. So I believe she's the one on the cover that was there hidden with the fox. Isn't she beautiful? Again, dreamy, mystical. It's like she's flying in air without her broom. She's gorgeous. And I like that there really isn't a face to her. So the Witch Herbana can be you. What is wild? Look at the wild boar in a beautiful dress. I love the color on this dress. She's gorgeous, even though she's a wild boar. There's beauty in every animal, guys. I came across some like cicada, the nymphs, like the dried echo shells plastered on things. I did bring some home. And there was some really odd insects in Gettysburg that I was just completely astonished with, and how I'm just like, nature is just fabulous. Here we have winter. So we have the holly, the berries. You can see the snow in the background. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The bramble and the silence with the blueberries. Beautiful. This is a gorgeous deck, guys. Look at the bark. So I have lots of, as y'all just saw me with some bark, I have a lot of the bark that looks like this. I love the images on here and like the mushrooms on there and the bark. I have several of these on my property that I actually like to use for some unboxings. And here we have the owl, not the snow owl, just the owl. And that's beautiful. As you all know, I love owls. They are constantly around me. The great oak tree. I love this with the acorns. There's so much significance to acorns and so much spiritual use for them. Oh, and I just mentioned the juniper. So juniper is my favorite tree ever. The aroma that it lets off to me is like a remembrance of some sort. That sweetness that it has, it's beautiful. Mistletoe. We love the mistletoe for Christmas time especially. Beautiful. The holly. I love this. Candles, most definitely. There's so much that a candle has been used for giving, for showing, for illuminating, for prayers, for a birthday candle. I did my birthday candle just a couple days ago. For warmth, for food. The wolf. Look at the wolf. It's like it's intertwined with the tree there, with the holly, and I think juniper as well, and perhaps the oak. Rest. This is something I did while in Gettysburg. As y'all know, I work a lot of hours. I have school, and rest is probably not something I do as often as I should. I took a bunch of decks to do reviews on, and guess what? I didn't do a single review. I did one, the spirit board, but that was it. That was the spirit board for US games, and I will be showing you guys that video soon. I did a spirit session on the battlefield after an experience I had. The shoot. The apple tree. These are beautiful. There's a simplicity to them, but there's also this beauty to them, like a whimsicalness to it. The primrose. These are beautiful. The nettle. Oh goodness, look at the knives and the axe. The dagger. The violet. So pretty. And here we have a hagstone, which I also have a hagstone. I have several of them. And here's a hagstone, or the hold stones. This one I found in Scotland. It's one of my prized little possessions. It's funny how a rock becomes a prized possession, you know? The fairies. Beautiful. Tea with flowers. And this reminds me of like maybe the blue pea flower. The hair. Gorgeous. Listen. Stop and listen. Summer. Yes, summer berries. The fruit. Beautiful. These almost look like cherry tomatoes. And they are considered a fruit. The cricket. Yeah, these are so whimsical, guys. The yarrow. I did come across some yarrow as well. I didn't pick any yarrow. I picked goldenrod. I needed goldenrod, St. John's wort. I actually recently made a concoction that I'm still making, but here's the color of the goldenrod. Let me just see if I can open it up. So that's the St. John's. I found some randomly on my property, like just one little bundle of it. So I would go and pick its flowers. And if you break up the flowers in your fingers, it'll either give off a purple or a blue tint, and that'll tell you what the properties are of that flower. I think it's a beautiful plant. It's so magical in so many ways. The marigold. I love marigolds. I took some with me, thanks to Bridget, the Fabled Witch. Runes. Like a rainbow. Look at the little vials there. The goddess Demeter. Look how beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The lizard. I love the lizard. He's so cute. Nourish. Oh, it's so pretty. And autumn. I love this time of year, guys. The root. And it's funny how it's a small little plant on top, but it has such a huge supportive root at the bottom. That's happened to me before where I'm trying to pull out a plant and I can't because the root it's so deep. The mushrooms. Lovely. The chestnut. Look at the antlers in there. There's bees. The elder tree. I think that's beautiful. The rowan tree. I love the rowan tree as well. The dog rose. Right to the forest. Using berries to make ink, which I just did recently. The herbs. Beautiful. Here we have the fox, who resembles very much the fox on the cover, mixed with the Herbana Witch. The bread and the tree. See a young man leaning up against a tree, eating a piece of bread. Being supported by the tree, shaded, protected. I like that. The harvest. Oh, that's the picture, the harvest. And final card, but not the least, be a forest. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards, and I just want to look and see what these 3 cards are going to tell me. This is a tad stiff, but that's pretty normal. And the more you shuffle it, the more it loosens up. It's a nice cardstock, guys. Very nice cardstock. Oops. Let's try that again, guys. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to overhand shuffle and I'm going to ask for 3 cards. What messages do you have for the collective? While we are halfway through October, or anytime anyone's going to be watching this, what message do you have for the collective? The mistletoe. Lovely card. A cricket. And the hold stone. Okay, so let's see what the guidebook has to say about these. Okay, the mistletoe. The mistletoe reads, mistletoe is a plant that grows in symbiosis with a host tree, rooting in the inner part of the trunk or branches. Its fruit look like a small white pearl, and the Druids associated this plant with the power of lightning and fire. In many parts of the world, kissing under the mistletoe is a Christmas tradition, which ensures luck and love for the whole coming year. If you have encountered this card, remember to manifest your love for those you love, whether it be a person, a place, or an animal that shares life with you. Make your love manifest. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. For the love of your family, of your friends. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see where cricket was at. I feel cricket was towards the back. Here it is, cricket. The cricket, a symbol of wisdom and transformation. The cricket invites you to listen to the rhythm of nature and embrace the magic of inner metamorphosis. Its presence indicates that it's time to give voice to your deepest thought and to explore the power of your authenticity. It draws attention to your connection with the earth and personal growth, inviting you to recognize the potential in simplicity. Just as the witch Herbana understands that insects are vital, albeit small, components of natural world, the cricket encourages you to find the magic in the minutiae of life. Finding magic even in the small moments of life. I think there's magic in all moments of life. This is just a reminder to do so. And the hold stone, which I just showed you guys, the hagstone, is right here. And that reads, hold stones, particularly those serendipitously found in the woods or under a countryside stroll, are valued as excellent tools for fairy sightings. Simply peer through the stone's aperture, and with a bit of patience, you can catch a glimpse of a fairy. Another way to invite fairies into your life is to leave a small, wild, and uncultivated space, whether in the garden or in the pot on the balcony among flowers and butterflies. The fairies will come to visit and will silently thank you. This card invites you to explore beauty. Learn to see it around you. Wow, these are beautiful messages, guys. I love these wonderful messages that it gave. So I think you can do this as a 1-card read, but I feel like you can probably also mix them in with a tarot deck. So I have a couple tarot decks here that I'm going to show you. And here we have the Crow Tarot by MJ. So here we have the Magician with Juniper and 10 of Cups. The Juniper is, it's a gateway plant bringing the human realm in that of fairies, is often seen as a symbol of connection with the little people. And despite its solitary nature, the juniper is also a pioneering species, preparing the soil for other shrubs and venturing into new territories. Its message for you is related to travel. It's time to get to know something or someone new, to move away from what you are and what you do habitually to enter another dimension. whether it be the fairy realm or simply the one that pushes you towards something new. So it's definitely asking you to start something new, jump into new territories, venture out. And it's letting you know with the Magician card that you do have all the tools necessary to do so. And that will bring you your 10 of Cups moment. That's going to bring you your happiness. This is gorgeous, guys. And I'm going to see how these look together. And I think these are perfect for one another. Knight of Wands, Elder Tree, Four of Cups. Yeah, I like the way they pair up together. They look nicely together. The next deck I have is, I want to look at Happy Halloween and see how that one meshes with this deck. I think the colors are a little bit different, but I think for seasonally, I think this will work really well. So here we have the Fruit and the Empress, which makes sense, and the Three of Wands. I think these look cute together. The Four of Cups with Summer, and you have the Six of Wands with the Broom. Harvest, the Moon, and the Fool card. Let's see what Harvest has to say in this deck. Harvest. This is a time of harvest. After much work, you can enjoy the fruits of your labors. If you encounter this card, it serves as a reminder that it is necessary not only to work hard, but also to stop, look back to see how far you've come, and finally celebrate your successes. Share them with those you love, because as we know, happiness is real only if shared. This is the most important advice this card offers you. Remember to reap what you have sown and to share it with those you love. Interesting. Yeah, I like the way how this card goes together with the Halloween, Happy Halloween Tarot. And I have one more deck to show you. I have not unboxed this yet. I will be unboxing it right after this video. And it is the Herbcrafters Tarot. And it only makes sense since we are talking about herbology to bring this deck out. Oh, that's perfect, guys. Oh, I love this. This is gorgeous. Tea with flowers, and then you get the dandelions and nasturtium. Sunflowers with candles, and Six of Waters with this barrage. These look perfect together. I love them. Mugwort, my favorite herb, with the fox and the Six of Earth pine. This is beautiful. I love this so much. The Empress, the Great Oak, Seven of Air, Eucalyptus. I like this. This is probably my favorite pairing here. Marigold with hemlock and cinnamon. And marigold is very much used with Dia de los Muertos, as well as cinnamon. And here you have the skull right here. And the Emperor. So to me, oh, I just got a message, guys. Okay, so for me, the Emperor card always represents my father when I see it. My father has since passed. He passed in 92. So the Emperor card represents my father, with the marigold of offerings and the cinnamon of offerings for Dia de los Muertos, which these two go hand in hand. And I'm going to end it with these three cards together because of the message and how perfect they are. Oh, I love this so much. This is beautiful. It definitely goes perfect. Thank you, my loves, for joining me under this moonlight for the look at the Herbana Witch Oracle from US Games. If this deck makes your green witch heart flutter, tell me below which herb card or message spoke to your spirit. And as always, may your path be guided by intuition, protected by spirit, and illuminated by the moon. Until next time, I'm Essence of the Moon, reminding you that magic is always closer than you think.